spreadsheet is basically a worksheet, or in simple terms a table. Okay, data that has been organized in the form of table for better analysis. Okay, so in our daily life we may have come across a list of items in tabular form several times. For example, the shopping bills, the school annual report card, cricket match scorecard. These tables with rows and columns are called spreadsheets. Okay, if we have to tabulate and analyze the data for the Indian team's performance in a cricket series and submit a project as part of our course evaluation, we will perhaps take a chart paper and design the project, write a report and submit it. That's the way we have done it all along. Okay, so what is a spreadsheet? A spreadsheet is the tabulated form of data in which it is easier to analyze the data. Okay, so this is a spreadsheet. This is the example of a spreadsheet. Okay, there are various softwares, application softwares that offer you the service of creating a spreadsheet. The most common one is Microsoft Excel. A spreadsheet is defined as a large sheet which contains data and information arranged in rows and columns. There are different spreadsheet programs available. Some are proprietary like Microsoft Excel, Lotus, etc. Others are free or open source, just like GNOME, Office Spreadsheet, Numeric, K-Office, K-Spread. Okay, these are examples of spreadsheet programs. Also known as worksheets, allow us to perform detailed analysis on numerical data. Data is entered in a cell which represents the intersection of a row and a column. Okay, so one of this unit, one box, is known as a cell. All these things you already know. I'm not going to repeat it too much or explain too much. If you don't understand, you can ask me. So we have seen what rows, columns and cells are. Rows are horizontal lines and columns are vertical lines of data, and cell is the intersection of rows and columns. Then navigating in a spreadsheet, these are ways, these you do not need to remember too much. So all these we know. If we want to move up in the cell, we can use the up arrow key. Down, we can do a down arrow key or enter key, left arrow key, right arrow key. These are simple things. Okay. Then in one file you can have several spreadsheets. Like here you can see on the bottom row they show you different sets of spreadsheet, like sheet 1, sheet 2. You can create multiple sheets in the same worksheet or workbook. A set of worksheets in a file is known as a workbook. Then saving the workbook, so going to the save file menu and clicking on save saves the workbook. Then opening it, you can open a file by going to file menu and clicking open, or you can select the file from the explorer. Then entering formulas. So entering formulas always starts with an equal to symbol whenever we want to enter a formula. All this you may have already studied in school. Yes or no? Like here they have entered this formula here, equal to A1 plus A2, means they want to add the cell A1 and cell A2 and show the result in cell A3. Then there are functions. So function is nothing else but a formula. Okay, anything that you want Excel to do on your behalf, like create maybe calculating average, calculating mean, median, mode, all these things also can be done through Excel. Then cell referencing is like here we saw that when we entered the formula, we named both of the cells A1 and A2. This is what cell referencing is. And when we want to enter a range can be entered using a colon mark, like here B1 to B2, B4 they have entered. Then deleting cells, you can select and right click on the cells to and select delete, so it gives you the similar options. These options we saw even in word processing. Okay, so similar options are here. Then clearing the data, so clear, it gives you a clear option here in the edit menu. Selecting a row, selecting a column, these are very simple things. So just go through this file. There's nothing much to discuss here. So here they have shown you how you can change the width and heights of the rows and columns. So using the menu bar, you can place the cursor anywhere in the column whose width is to be changed. Choose the column option from format menu. A dialog box opens and there you can enter the required width. Okay, if you want a specific width. If you just want to eyeball it, means by looking at it you want to adjust the size, you can do that as well by dragging it. Okay, all these things you already know. Then changing the fonts is also available. Then formatting options are also available. Border options are also available. You can get rid of these lines that are shown. You can highlight the lines. Okay, you can create borders. You can change the type of line that you are showing. Then changing colors is also possible. And charts, using charts is also possible in workbooks. You can enter the data and it can automatically calculate or create graphs and charts for you. Then find and replace option is also available in Excel as well. Autofill is also available, like if I enter one date and I drag that cell, the small square on the bottom left of the cell, sorry, bottom right of the cell, it will autofill the rest of the things. Like I'll show you these things in the example. See here, we have this, your attendance file. Okay, so here you can see this is yesterday's date, sorry, day before yesterday. So if I click on this small square that you can see, is it visible? One second, I think you may not be able to see it. Now can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
So here you can see this small square. If you place your cursor on it and click and drag it, it will keep entering new dates. You can see it is increasing the date. It was 3rd here, then 4th, then 5th. Okay, so this is how
Yes,
it
ma'am.
works. then adding comments is also available. You can add comments to a cell, why you have entered a value or specific note that you want to remember regarding that value, that can also be done. Then printing the worksheet, print preview is available. You can see how much of the worksheet or workbook is will be printed on one page. It shows you by a dotted line. All right. Now these are some sample questions. You can here long answer questions, multiple choice questions. You can go through these questions and see what if you remember each of these, and if not, then you can go back to the file and remember it, or just go through it. Okay, so after this